I'm Chef Carrie, and today I have a special guest with me, Camille Perriott. I'm an IFBB bikini athlete, and I coach those looking to enter the fitness industry and also those wanting to lead a more healthy lifestyle. Today we're going to be making protein pancakes. So for this recipe, you're going to need 1 1/4 cups of gluten-free oats. You're going to need 2 scoops of your protein powder of choice. Today I'm using Warrior Blend. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free. That's my preference, however, I know that there's other choices. I like using a whey protein. You can use anything you want, but I usually cook with whey in my protein pancakes. You're also going to use 2 eggs, or you can also use 4 egg whites, also half a cup of egg whites, whichever you prefer. You're going to use 1/4 cup of milk. Today we're using almond milk because it's higher in protein, lower in calories. We have a tablespoon of vanilla to add flavor, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and that's a thermogenic. That's going to help boost your metabolism and also add a lot of flavor without the calories, as well as 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. However, that's optional. You don't need that to make them fluffier. That's just an option. So this is technically a 6-ingredient recipe, which is great. It's nice and simple. Once you cook them, you can put them in the freezer and save them for later.
One thing I like to add to my protein pancakes is spinach. Also, you can blend it in there. It sounds like it might overpower the recipe, but it doesn't add any flavor to it. It just is a great way to get your vegetables or some greens into your protein pancakes.
It's high in vitamins, and it's full protein as well. So we're going to go ahead and measure out 1 1/4 cups of oats. Starting on the egg. I've already pre-measured the protein powder, so we're going to use 2 scoops in this recipe. And again, the reason I use whole eggs is that the yolks are full of chromium and other essential vitamins, and so I prefer to use the whole food. I was trained in holistic nutrition. However, I know that egg whites are lower in cholesterol, so that may be a better option for you. Again, 1/4 cup of milk. We're going to use a tablespoon of vanilla. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. And while she's measuring that out, I'm going to grab our pan, because once we've blended everything, we're going to grease the pan and get it ready to cook. So now that we've combined all our ingredients in the food processor, we're going to go ahead and lock that into place and get that blending. So I like to stop at halfway through and scrape the sides and make sure everything's incorporating. And again, the food processor is a great way to break down the oats and make them Okay, and there you have it. Very quick, very simple, and then you just grease your pan. You're going to cook them for 2 to 3 minutes on each side or until they're lightly browned. And you can put them in the freezer, store them for as long as you want. They usually last indefinitely when you put them in the freezer. And again, you can add spinach, you can do whatever you want to add to your liking. You can add applesauce, bananas. We did this recipe in particular to keep the calories down and the protein up. So for this recipe, please visit my website at chefcarrie.com, where we will have Camille's information posted as well, so you can access and contact her. Thank you so much for watching.